Hey my light beams, and welcome to Planet Alasia, my wonderful utopia where I do what I want, share what I love, practice what I teach, and explore what inspires me. So I almost messed up that intro. I am practicing it. I've been practicing it for a while, and this is my very first video. I know I could have come on here with my hair done, with my makeup on, in a much more curated space or whatever the case may be, but for some reason I woke up today out of years of me having a dream of creating content, and I mean years, like well over 15 years, well over, but let's just say at least 15. For so long of me having this dream of creating content, I have never really, I've recorded videos, mostly on YouTube. I've recorded videos, posted them even, and then made them public. and then made them private and just hid immediately. Like, okay, well, I tested the waters a little bit. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You played peekaboo and disappeared. And unfortunately, I think that has been a pattern of mine for a very long time. So in a different clip of me trying to record this video, I was saying, like, please do not make this go viral overnight because that's gonna scare me. I'm shy. And I was comparing it to the fact that I was voted most likely to be famous in high school, and then I proceeded to spend the next decade of my life basically being as invisible as I possibly could on social media. Like, I was just like, no, I don't want to do it, because I knew that I was not ready to be in the public eye, you know? Like, the level of emotion that I was dealing with, the things that was happening in my life, I'm like, oh, I don't need to be on anybody's internet. I was just not in the best space. And when I say that, it's because I feel like for a long time I lost myself. Did I like that better in the front? I think I did. Anyway, I feel like I lost myself for such a long time, and I don't know how many people have gone through that before, but coming from a person who I used to feel very secure in who I was and what I had to, you know, the value that I added to the world in general, not to say that I ever completely lost that. Thank God I never completely lost that part of me, but I definitely did begin to dim my light. And again, if you take it from the, oh, most likely to be famous, and then intentionally hiding thing, like, okay, so yeah, you were sincerely dimming your light because you didn't want to be seen, or like a fear is a completely different topic, but whether it's a fear of failure because of the pressure that people tend to place on others, especially on the internet, that was something that I was not trying to deal with. Or if it was a fear of success, because then there's so much, honestly, it feels like there's even more pressure, because it's like, oh, people never seem to be satisfied. As soon as you do a good thing well, they want to see you do it again and again and again, and they just can't wait to see you fail. And I think that's not everyone is like that, thankfully, but I've noticed it a lot, and I think it's very strange, especially how people are with content creators. When content creators are just normal everyday, everybody on this earth is a normal everyday human. That's it. It's everybody's first time experiencing life. It's listen, I don't care what classification or degree or title you have, you're still a regular person. That's it. That's all. You know, we're all just humans. And I don't see the reason for treating regular everyday people as if they're not human. You know, that's a weird, the internet got real strange on me, is what I'm trying to say. And that's why I have not wanted to create content or post on the internet, even though it's something that I dreamed of doing for so long. So I really, even though I've had this dream for well over 15 years, I don't have the editing skills. I don't have probably the best setup now. I've sabotaged so many circumstances and situations. Some, I was gonna say unintentionally, but some probably intentional, some probably unintentional, just because I didn't want to deal with the pressure. And I'm realizing, and I'm grateful for actually, where the internet is coming back to now, because I think that we are definitely coming back to a space where everyone agrees that it got out of hand. Like, I think that most people can agree. It has gotten out of hand. It's gotten really weird. And so now I'm like, all right, this is a safer space for me to jump back into this dream, because the dream never left me. Like, that's the thing about God, is when he places something on your heart, you can try to run from it. If it is a purpose in your life, you can try to run from it all you want to. You can try to sabotage it all you want to. I know different people have different views about this, but this is my perspective. I feel like if God decided that something was for you, it doesn't matter how long it takes. It doesn't matter what other people say. It doesn't matter if you actively run away from it, because I am living, breathing proof. That thing gonna chase you down. It's gonna chase you down. I really think so. Like, as long as you stay connected and committed to him, that's what I think. Because when I say this dream has not left me alone, and I don't know if it's just because it's one of those things like, I never really tried, so I have to try. But I am grateful for that, because I'm at a space in my life where I don't want to keep harboring so many dreams and ideas and what ifs, you know? And especially after coming out of where I'm currently transitioning into not quite my old self, not quite my future self. I'm like in this very sweet middle ground. And knowing that I'm coming from a season of where I just lost myself, where I gave too much of myself in areas where it wasn't necessary, and probably didn't give enough of myself in areas where it was needed, you know, just kind of recalibrating and recognizing that, yes, you can start again, you can start over. That's what my TikTok bio, my TikTok bio right now says start again. It says free yourself, don't be afraid to start again, or something like that. I don't know. I have no follow. I have like 55 followers on TikTok, so I don't post anything though. I don't know why I have 55 followers, but whatever, they're probably all bots. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. I like to yap. If you're going to enjoy my content at any point, just know I'm gonna take a topic and I'm gonna run straight off with it. Straight off. Like, you might not find that topic again until maybe like 2 videos later. But the main point is that I don't care how bad this video is, it's staying up on the internet. Y'all gonna see this. It's gonna stay up because, 1, I tried to record it so many times, and then 2, because it's just long overdue. And I am honestly floored by how much like myself I feel right now, and I just didn't expect it, and I'm extremely grateful for it. So in order for me to just memorialize this moment, I'm going to leave this on the internet. Please do not, I'm saying it again, please do not, don't make this go viral overnight, because I'm gonna be embarrassed and I want to post something tomorrow. But anyway, welcome to Planet Laysia. It's gonna be just as authentic as I can be and I feel comfortable being on this beautiful thing that we call the internet. I am interested in, naturally, I'm interested in beauty, DIY, self-care, self-improvement. I talk about God a lot because I love me some Jesus Christ. I'm not gonna hold y'all up. I love me some Jesus Christ. And I try not to get too preachy because, like everybody, I have my own religious trauma, so I try not to, get like that. My favorite thing, let me say this, my favorite thing about God is his character, his love, his grace, his forgiveness, his patience, like the fruit of the spirit, like the positive things. Those are my favorite things. And clearly I'm a disobedient child because I've been running away from this purpose that he's been telling me, create content for my whole life. I done probably fumbled a million different bags in my life and just made things so much harder for myself than it needed to be. And I wasn't really thinking about it from that perspective of like being disobedient. I was just like, ooh, I don't want to do it. Get somebody else to do it. And clearly he wants me to do it. So and I guess that's the end, because I think I reached my limit. Bye, y'all. See me when you see me.